Hello and welcome into the Whittemore Center as UNH hockey is back for the first time since late February as the Wildcats take on the undefeated UConn Huskies. Sam Rogers and Kevin Larney high above the ice here at the Whittemore, right across from the Wildcat. And Kevin, we are lucky enough to watch this home opener for the Wildcats. Started off their season 1-1 on the year, went up to St. Lawrence to take on number 10th ranked team. There's going to be a delayed penalty, so the UConn goalie out of the net for an extra attacker. All UNH needs to do is touch the puck, and the whistle will stop. But for a brief moment, uneven opportunity. UConn trying to find any clean shot. Here's Reed. Fires off a tip and a goal.
Wow.
Emily Reed took the shot, and you know the old saying, get pucks to the net and good things will happen. Couldn't see if that was tipped. We'll look for the replay. Nonetheless, 1-1, and UConn answers just under 2 minutes to tie this game. UNH offense definitely needed to get going. Sorry, the season with the UConn Huskies getting the action going tonight. Good save there by Boudelier. UConn now possessing the puck. Up top is Kayla Mee, number 28. And Wildcats looking to break it out, get the puck in UConn territory. That's going to bring us for the first icing call. So, Kevin, as we have a break in action, UConn 3-0 on the season. Stole 2 games against St. Cloud State last weekend, winning 3-2 in overtime, and then another 3-2 game in regulation. Then they went on, took on Vermont, a Hockey East opponent, beat the Catamounts 4-2. So 3-0 starts to the year, plenty of goal scoring. What do we expect to see UConn today? What are they going to need to do to walk out of the Whittemore Center with a road win? Here as UNH breaks up the puck for the first time tonight. Here's Snodgrass. Skating up. Fisher up to the hash mark. She's about to leave the net. UConn gets possession. Fisher's calling for her to come off. She does. And the goalie's off. Extra attacker on for the UConn Huskies. Lindblad, that's 6th forward. And now with 1:42 remaining, UConn needs 2 goals. UNH really only needs a couple of defensive clears before this game is over. Good tip there by Lindblad. Puck goes just wide. Another shot for the point. Wow. That's a goal. The 3rd goal from a shot from the point tonight. And we have an interesting end to this hockey game. That is 4-3. UConn cuts it to a 1-goal deficit with 1:28 remaining. That goal credited to Rebecca Lindblad, who was the extra attacker for the Husky team. So that play to get Fisher off the ice this early worked. 1 minute left in the game. Huskies still need a goal to force an overtime. Good touch there by Nicole Dunbar to cause a no icing. Empty net for the Wildcats. Dunbar can't get it in. A great defensive play on what could have ended this ball game. Lindblad.
And that was Wabick with the defensive stop there to save the goal. So Wabick on both sides, not only offensively but defensively, showing up, making their presence known late in the 3rd period.
And here's Dunbar, and she's gonna end it. With 20 seconds left, the Wildcats put 5 on the board. They lead 5-3, and they are more than well on their way to their first win of the season to debut the 2018-2019 home season. As the clock winds down, it's going to be official. The Wildcats are 1-1 in this very early 2018-2019 season, but they're 1-0 at home and 1-0 in Hockey East as they defeat the UConn Huskies by a score of 5-3, and the floodgates are open. After a combined 1 goal in their first 46 shots, the Wildcats get 5 in just 25 shots.
Huge win for the Wildcats, forcing UConn its first loss of the year.
For Kevin Larney, I'm Sam Rogers. Thank you for listening to UNH Women's Hockey.
6-on-5 for the Merrimack Warriors. It's going to be interesting to see how both teams handle this. Looks like we have Nicole Dunbar, Carly Turner, and Devin Taylor, the more experienced line for the Wildcats to close out this game. With captain Marie-Jo Pelletier and Tori Howren at defense.
And what a game this would be for the Wildcats. They're able to come out with a win against this really strong Merrimack
They
team.
played hard from the get-go. That first goal, Lauren Martin able to get her second goal of the season on a power play right in front of the net. The UNH, they just capitalized on all the mistakes that Merrimack has made. Don't know if it's mental or lazy hockey, the way that Merrimack was getting those penalties, but UNH was able to capitalize. They went 3 for 5 on the power play, which is, unprecedented, really. That's a great number for a power play unit. But all that matters now is the final 121. 6-on-5 advantage for Merrimack, and we do get those top forwards of Ray, Grant, Mentis, and Jones. UNH band once again picking it up, and the Wildcat faithful showing their support for the home team, as they are, like I mentioned earlier, just a couple defensive clears away from skating away with their 4th win of the season. Here's Ray battling on the corner with Howren. Good block there by Peltier. 1 minute left in the game. Big save there by Kira Smith.
Right in front of the net.
No Wildcat defenders knew where the puck was. Puck not able to exit the zone. Peltier now maintains possession, wraps it around for Dunbar. Dunbar engaged in a one-on-one battle with Paige Sorensen. Here comes Merrimack, good pass down low. Big save there by Smith. Kicks it away into the corner. Now Dunbar needs to clear the zone.
Gabby Jones was on the other side of that post.
Wide open net, and the backhand. The backhand was saved there by Grant Mentis. She takes it from behind her own net. 15 seconds left on the clock. One last rush for Merrimack. Glove save by Smith. Great play because there was some Warriors flying to the net. Jessica Bonfie was going to take any loose puck and put it right in as the equalizer. Now with 9.5 seconds left, the biggest face-off of the night will come to the right of Kira Smith. Megan Ferguson wins it. Sorensen gets it over. Could it be the last shot for Merrimack? Shot is loose in front. UNH able to clear. And the clock runs out before the puck is iced, and the Wildcats get their 4th win of the season after 3 power play goals. 3-2 win for UNH over a very impressive Merrimack team.
Huge win. Way to come out of this game. And definitely one of their better wins this year, Sam. Has to be very encouraging as they go on throughout the season.
And a tough start to this 2018-2019 campaign. The Wildcats are 3-0-1 in their last 4 games as they travel down to Merrimack for the 2nd round of the home-and-home against the Warriors. For Kevin Larney, I'm Sam Rogers. Thank you for listening on UNH Wildcat Productions. And we're back inside the Whittemore Center with 20 more minutes left of UNH Merrimack hockey. 2-1 the score in favor of the Wildcats, as the player who just had the puck, number 12, Taylor Wenskowski, she gave the UNH Wildcats the lead 2-1 on a power play slap shot from the point. Now UNH just under 20 minutes away from a huge home win over a conference opponent. The Wildcats just have 5 points in conference play with a 2-8-1 Hockey East record. This is the first of a home-and-home series with Merrimack, as the Wildcats will head down to Merrimack College, just 50 minutes away here from Durham, for the 2nd half tomorrow night. And welcome back to the Whittemore Center. Sam Rogers and Kevin Larney here on the call, as the Wildcats and Warriors are tied 1-1 in a Hockey East Conference matchup. And Kevin, we were talking earlier, and you brought it up in your pre-game keys of the game, how this UNH team needs to start off and be aggressive. And man, they looked like that in the first period. 10 shots on net. Lauren Martin getting her 2nd goal of the season on the power play. UNH had 3 power play opportunities in the first 20 minutes. What do you expect this team to do coming out here in the 2nd? Chris called for a 2-minute high sticking penalty as both teams substitute. UNH with the line of Martin, McManus, and Wenskowski. first power play unit last time around. They come off the bench for this 2-minute spurt. Tori Howren leading all defensemen with 7 points. Quick slap shot by Witkowski, puck right in front of Carly Turner.
What a goal.
Gets her 4th goal of the season. Right place, right time for number 19 in blue and white. Wildcats lead 1-0.
That's another point right there. What a goal.
Hello everybody and welcome inside the Whittemore Center. And as the month of November looks to end, the Wildcats are looking to close it out with a win over Hockey East opponent, the Merrimack College Warriors. Hello, Sam Rogers, Kevin Larney, here to bring you the call, brought to you by Wildcat Productions. And Kevin, it's an interesting month. They're an interesting season for that matter for this Wildcat team. A lot of ups and downs. They really haven't been able to find their winning stride. 3-9-3 heading into this game today. But luckily for them, they're playing their best hockey. They beat Holy Cross 4-1. They host RPI right here in the Whit, tie them 1-1, and then they followed up with a 4-1 win last Saturday night at home, and coming into this home-and-home series against Merrimack, a team that is right now 4th place in the Hockey East Conference. What do you need to see from this Wildcat team?
And we're ready to get some third period action in UNH's first Hockey East game of the season, taking on the undefeated Yukon Husky team who have scored at least 3 goals in their first 3 games. Got to expect this Husky offense is not done yet. Delayed offsides, causing the Wildcats to regroup. Crowley now, number 97 in blue. Knee at the point, puck jumps over his stick, and Yukon forced to bring it back their own way. Wilbeck tried to seam a pass. That puck is picked off by Devin Taylor, who brings it in low. Oh, beautiful feed from Devin Taylor, finds the stick of Carly Turner, and just like that, it's 4-2 Wildcats. Devin Taylor had about a foot of space to find her crashing teammate Carly Turner, but Turner's stick was on the ice, crashing back door, and that's going to be a nice goal. And just a couple moments into this third period, the Wildcats bump their... Hello and welcome back for some third period action between the University of New Hampshire and the University of Connecticut. 3-2 the score in favor of the Wildcats. And Kevin, it has been a pretty exciting game, especially because we didn't know what this UNH offense was going to bring to the table. Only scoring 1 goal in their first game of the season, held to a scoreless second game, and they come in here and have scored 3 goals through their first 40 minutes of game time.
Yep.
Hello and welcome back to the Whittemore Center. The second period set to get underway between the Yukon Huskies and the UNH Wildcats. And man, Kevin, it was a pretty wild end to this first period. 4 goals scored in the last 10 or so minutes. Nicole Dunbar got the game started with a nice little wrist shot from the top of the circle. And that wasn't even the best Wildcat goal, as number 15, Tori Howren, had a nice little between the legs backhand bar down goal.